Hello guys. So let's discuss the core TPO template we have, because I think this is the second most important template for you, so you need to be ready to use it very well. Okay, so let's start with the explanation. So what is the blue line over here and these boundaries? This is the initial balance, okay, and it's calculated from first to 30-minute candles, so it's 1 hour of trading. This is very traditional approach. This is used for stock market and other trading assets. A lot of professional traders are using it, okay? This template alone will give you many trades, and it's time to unlock these doors for you, okay? So initial balance is building usually the biggest volume of the session. It is often the case. And also it serves, you have the boundaries marked for you. You make initial balance here, you play around, you can see we were playing around. It is acting as support and resistance even when you are in it, so it is forming your range. But when you break the initial balance, here you broke it, you showed, like market showed you probable direction of trend for today, okay? And you can see it was the true. We made it up, and as we are returning, initial balance is providing you support now, okay? Sometimes we have perfect backtest, sometimes we front run it, okay? Market loves front run, especially crypto market. When you lose initial balance support, you have very high chance to go to the initial balance low, and if you lose initial balance low, then you have very high chance to enter another range, okay? For example, this one. So it's very important because you build big volume inside it, you know, and that's why it's, for example, support here, yeah, because you build a lot of shorts were trying like selling. They expected big down, they didn't get it, yes, so they are trapped. So when the opportunity comes for them to escape the positions, they will do so, and it is acting as support. So that's initial balance. Then, of course, we have the point of controls. These are daily point of controls, and some of them you will be using you will not see them on other templates because you will be merging sessions, which we will show at the end of the video, to get some more custom point of controls. Okay, let's move here. Single prints. I want to read you about single prints. We have I made this section for it, so vocabulary, so we will read about it first. A single print occurs when there is a gap left in the price from a strong directional move. When single prints occur, it tells us a number of things about the market. The areas that skip liquidity and didn't look back act as important balance points where the market is likely to find reaction. Very, very true. So here are the single prints. So when you have the single prints, you can see this was big move, okay? There was liquidity skipped, and a lot of people, like when you have such a powerful moves, the many market participants do not have time to react, and especially if it was like up, then the shorts didn't have time to close positions, okay? So this area for now is like resistance or support, always, okay? Sometimes we do something like this. We have single prints, like we are trading, and there is very highly likelihood we will fill the single prints one day, okay? Even in next session or next sessions. So market is coming down. Let's do example. Market is coming down to single prints, but initial single print area is acting as support as well, okay? So we often see coming to the single prints bounce. And then, as we return, for example, again, we can start filling single prints. But it's not easy job. It's not easy job. You really need to get acceptance into single prints. So like break this initial point, continue down, and do like move like this, okay? And then you can fill full single prints. So we often see that. I cannot show you so many in history because some of them were filled. Like we could have single prints here. You can see those single prints still, they are not unfilled, yeah? But I cannot show you, I can show you, but you have a good example here. Look, we made single prints with a very strong move up. We returned to it and we filled almost all of them. And sometimes you need to watch it from another, because this is another session, yeah. So you will be looking to the previous session, where are the single prints, and you can see we filled them, yeah, and it is acting as support. Look here, we came down, we didn't even fill all of it, or we can say we filled all of it in the low, and we filled it. You can see here, single print is eliminated, and you continue up. Perfect. So always be aware about single prints from previous sessions too. That's very important. Mark them, okay? It's trapped liquidity, and there is very high chance there will be reaction, okay? Like we have here, we didn't touch this single print, so when the Bitcoin comes here, there should be initial bounce from top of the single prints, and if move is too big, we can just fill them immediately. But then you have the initial balance support, and single print is gonna be filled, so you can expect bounce again, yeah. This template is golden, and it's gonna give you a lot of trades. Okay, that's single prints. And now the last thing we need to explain here is the ST here and BT here. So ST here is a selling tail, and BT here is buying tail. Let's read about it. Selling tail. Long-term sellers tend to auction prices lower and leave behind two consequent in single prints at the top of the profile. Such an action is called selling tail in market profile terminology. So we can say in our terminology, it is very sudden move up and like a rejection, and a sudden move down, causing wick. Yeah, wick is very important for this, because when wick is happening fast, the selling tail is happening, like it's and buying tail. Long-term buyers tend to auction prices higher and leave behind two consecutive single prints at the bottom of the profile. Such an action is called buying tail in market profile terminology. Okay, so here we are. When you have a selling tail and buying tail in current trading session, and it's a big one, okay, it's like this one, it is pretty good top. For example, this is really good top, and you have very high chance this was the session top, and you continue to the middle of the range, for example, or to the value area lows, yeah. So you want big selling tail. It's showing you the market rejected heavily the top of the range. On the other hand, this is pretty decent buying tail. You can see the size, and yeah, this is okay. This is also okay bottom, yeah. Sometimes you have session when there is it is not showing you for example, selling tail. When it's very small or there is none, there is very high chance market will return to it. I cannot tell you now because it could be filled, but maybe there was no selling tail here, yeah. And you can see the market just made another high, more effective high to make single prints. So it is coinciding with our learning about strong highs and strong lows, weak highs, weak lows. Okay, so when you have very small single tail or buying tail, or none, there is really high chance market will fill it and make a better high or low, like better quality, more violent. You can see here, market in next session came to it, some rejection and then made another. So we can see this is buying tail here. This is not bad bottom, but when we will be returning to the bottom of the range over here, we can easily take it out because it doesn't contain. It's not huge, So that's buying tail and single tail. You want to see them for good quality. You can see in current session we have no buying tail and selling tail. Yeah, I will reload it if it's showing correctly. It is showing you we have not strong high and bottom of the range. Everything was done on a slow volume, slow fashion. Yeah, so we will be waiting in this session to make it. Okay. So really this template is gold. It's gonna give you many opportunities. I will be doing a lot of videos about it. It's not just this, okay? There are some rules, of course. Sometimes you have this is called, for example, this is called double distribution area, when you have like one volume and you build another one, but yeah, I cannot show you in the past because it's better done on live. And the very good thing, the last thing you want to do in this template is to merge templates. There are some rules for merging templates, sessions, yeah, sorry. So you can merge only sessions which are in the same range, okay? So for example, the POC is touching the same session. They have very similar value area lows, value area highs. I can clearly see this is, we can merge it, okay? We can merge it so we get better volume profile, yeah? This is very nice. So you see, after merging, why we held today here. Because we have the most volume over here for the past 2 days, okay? So it's very powerful. So when you are like this, you cannot know why you stopped here, yeah? You do not know. But when you start merging, the picture comes clearer because you just look here. Amazing, yeah? So merging is very, very powerful when it's done right, okay? That was the reason why we stopped here. We had a Fibonacci there, of course, and market structure support. Like, yeah, this was resistance, now it's support. Previous day equilibrium quite close, okay? But this point of control strong, and it is showing you another point of control. You should always mark secondary high volume nodes, which is showing you it is here at previous day equilibrium. Over here, you need to be aware. And now the merge session is giving you much cleaner picture because it's showing you now single prints, which are waiting to be filled, okay? So when we go down, we take out this low, we make maybe big swing failure pattern, we might stop over here at the top of the swing single prints. They can act as support, or we can just fill them fully, okay? And continue here. And, you know, into the initial balance of the previous session, and we will see what's gonna happen over here. Big volume here. This should be support area. It's easily visible. Okay. So this is the merging, and when you're uptrending, I would not merge so much the local sessions, but sometimes you can zoom out. You can zoom out, and you can see, for example, this was the very good range. So I would merge all these sessions together. I would merge them for sure. As you left the range, no merging, okay? I was already posting that in the group, but we can start over here. Just want to show you from here to here. Just want to go backwards and show you how powerful merging is. So you can see these 2 days merged together. Then we had it's hard we can merge those two with those two if you take bigger range, but I'm not merging. I'm just showing you those were separate session above, like not trading inside this range at the top of the range. You can see when we approached to this point of control, it was perfect support, not even touched, okay? Sometimes you have front runs and you have to act quickly, but that's fine for you. We can merge those together as well. Probably point of control is gonna be same. It is same. We can see there was not so immediate bounce, but it was again as an area, and then we continued up over here. Okay. And now we can merge all these together. So I was doing local, and now I will do this big range until we left it. Okay, so let's go. You can also write, for example, 2 sessions. Okay. Look at the single prints over here. Single prints here, buying tail over here, very nice. And this is okay. This is really nice merge session. We can okay. I will keep this one, okay, because this session form a separate point of control. You can already tell where is the main point of control when we continue down. We have one at 40,700. Okay, that's pretty decent, but this point of control is gonna be killer at 39,750. It's a bit different from weekly, but I can tell you there is very high chance there will be a trade here, at least scalp from this point of control with such a volume. And why the last thing, you want to merge sessions. You want to, for example, here you are trading above here, but you want to know where is the value area, the custom value area high and value area low for the session. So you know when you enter it, you need to be careful. Right now it's over here, yeah? It's over here and it is low. So, like for example, ideal scenario for bulls is always like enter to the value area high, bounce into the POC, bounce from POC and up. So reject the range, because as we know, as you start accepting range, so you go here and starting to go down, you accepted range, there is very high chance you will go to the bottom of the range, like to feel the full range. Acceptance to range is key, and this template is gonna show you how to play it out easily. Let's merge these two, they are quite together. I cannot merge this one. You see, this is not inside of any range, it's not even this range, it's just a big push. But this merge session, amazing, giving you trade today. So even if you don't see the trade, this template will show you the trade with the range, with the right merging. And you can do same merging from these areas here, you know, you can do many things. So I think that's it from me. There will be more about this session, but for now this is, I think, more than enough information. Try to watch it, okay? Try to watch single prints, okay? Merge sessions. I will try to post more merge sessions, how I do it, like dates and so on. Experiment, watch it, okay? Watch buying tails, selling tails, those point of controls, perfect. You have everything here, value area high, value area low. This template is gold. You know, it's not, main trading template is still the number one for me, but this is number two, of course. And then number three is the volume based range, because we are quite a lot in the range. Okay, guys. Thank you very much for your attention. I wish you happy trades and I see you in the group. Bye bye.